Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers. It's Friday night. We're doing our fourth and final song for the evening, and this one's going to be a congratulations to Gregarious, who was the winner of the most views last week with the Simply Red tune called Stars. So anyway, we're just going to jump right in. We're going to go back to 1989, and Gregarious wants to hear the song called After All by Cher and Ceterra. And if you don't know who Peter Ceterra is, he was one of the singers in the group Chicago. So anyway, we're just going to get to the song. If I can get to it again. Oh gosh, here we go.
Well, here we are again. I guess it must be fate. We've tried it on our own, but deep inside we know we'd be back to set things straight. I still remember your kiss was so brand new. Every memory repeats. Every step I take retreats. Every journey always brings me back to you. After all the stars and stars, we keep coming back to these two hearts. Two angels who've been rescued from the fall. It's meant to be forever, you and me, after all. When love is truly right, this time is truly right. It lives from year to year. It changes as it goes.
Stop this song for just a minute here. Anyway, I gotta get my stuff together. Okay, I'm gonna just say a few things while we're on break. These are just a few fan fiction things. I tried to look for a live of these two singing, but I didn't know this till I read this stuff, so it might not be true, I don't know. But Cher and Peter didn't care for each other. They weren't big buddies or anything like that. And they recorded this song separately and have never sang it together. That's just weird. Another commenter said back in 2009, this person attended the 2009 concert of Peter Ceterra, and he implied that Cher was quite the diva when they recorded this together, but they recorded it in two different places. So anyway, we're just going to get back to the song. This is a request for Gregarious, the winner of the most views. We're doing the 1989 After All by Cher and Peter Ceterra.
It's meant to be forever.
Wow, great song. I do remember the song back in the day, but in 1989 I wasn't listening to this kind of music. Cher was further back and did listen to Chicago, but not with like this duo, but I do remember it. But nowadays it sounds really good, and it was a good one for tonight because this is the fourth and final song, and after that we're going to hit the hay, or I am. But anyway, let's see what they have to say here about Cher and Peter Ceterra. If you don't know who Cher is, she was an American singer, actress, and TV star, and she has been known as a nickname, the Goddess of Pop. And then Peter Ceterra was the front man and founding member of the band Chicago from 1967 to 1985. He also has a successful solo career. And it says this song was performed as a duo by American singles Cher and Peter Ceterra from Chicago, released in March of 1989 by Geffen Records. This was the theme song to the 1989 movie Chances, starring Sybil Shepherd, Robert Downey Jr., and Ryan O'Neal. The song was written by Dean Pitchford, was the lyrics, and the music was by Tom Snow. And then the movie itself, and I vaguely remember it, but it's about a woman, which is Cher, who fell in love with a man who gets killed, and then his soul migrates into another body, and he comes back in a younger man, and then the soul is trying to reunite with her, but she ends up with a man who has stayed by her side all her life and had been there for her through many things, which ended up being Ryan O'Neal. So it's got my interest. I want to go watch the movie. But in addition to this song being on the Chances Are soundtrack, Cher released it on her album Heart of Stone, and Peter Ceterra's album Connection. It was Cher's first and number one adult contemporary hit. Interesting. So anyway, thank you, Gregarious, for that nice tune. And again, congratulations for being in the winner of the most views for last week. The last three songs that we played tonight will go into the winner of the most views contest for next week. Gregarious, you're kind of thrown out after this one, even if you got the most views. But anyway, one request at a time. That's all we can handle at this point. So anyway, guys, we're going to go for the night. I'm going to maybe look at a few comments here because I'm not on too terribly late. But I'm going to go get some rest here soon. So if I don't get your comment answered, it'll be in the morning, or I'm going to work on that this weekend. So anyway, everybody have a great and safe weekend out there. I hope it's going to be nice your way. It's going to be semi here. But anyway, have a good one. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. Be sure to consider becoming a member. And peace out.